Hey, I'm Dave Gleason, head coach at Athletic Revolution, and I'd like to talk to you just a little bit about how you should be warming up your young athletes in the age groups of 10 to 13 years old. For years and years, I kind of subscribe to the same notion that we need to get our core temperature up in one way only, and that was the first thing. So we'd get on a treadmill for 5 minutes, we'd run laps for 5 minutes, whatever it may be. And once more, and I think even worse, before we even did that, if I go back a little bit further in my career, we'd get everybody in a circle, we just start statically stretching. I want to explain a little bit how when we do our templating for our programming, how we put that together here, and it's worked with great success, so hopefully it helps you out as well. Simply put, much like our younger group, our 6 to 9 year old athletes, the first thing we look to do is just get them in the door and let them have some free play. A lot of times they'll play a game we call revenge dodgeball in here. Some sort of revenge dodgeball or some sort of tag game. Again, some kids will get onto the jump ropes because it's a skill that we often practice here anyway, and they like to do that. I like to give them the freedom to go out onto the turf and just play a little bit, kind of get all that I've been sitting in school for the last 6 hours without moving out of their systems. It also helps them focus a little bit. Again, 3 to 5 minutes usually on average for that. Not a pointed warm out, nothing coached, just go out there and have a little bit of fun. Then the very first thing that we look to do once I gather all the kids up and we go through our expectations for the day and I go through the outline of the day, is quite simply active range of motion. So we're trying to use their bodies to increase their mobility or maintain their mobility as they go through certainly stages of peak height velocity during the ages of 10 to 13. And with that, so we'll do variations of lunge walks, bear crawls. We'll get them down into, we might do a bootstrap stretch. We're going to get them to move as much as possible through full ranges of motion to work on that active range of motion before we get into a general prep. And when we talk about general prep in here, we're talking about simple or light skipping patterns, maybe some light jogging patterns, maybe some angular stuff, again, very light, maybe some light bottle caps, so we're working in the transverse plane. Very simple stuff, but very important, very important, because that sets us up for the next thing that we work on for this age group is coordination enhancement. So we want to make sure that their bodies are turned on, their minds are turned on, they've got as much joint range of motion as they can possibly get, muscle tissue's ready to go, and we go after it. So just a little short video on how we approach things here. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. And just to review, get the kids moving in some fun way in the beginning, then work on active range of motion in some way, then go into a general prep, and your kids should be ready to rock and roll for the rest of your class, your session. So if you'd like some more information on how to not just set up your warm-ups, but how to template your programming for young athletes, nutrition for young athletes, speed and agility, the whole gamut, check out the IYCA. It's www.iyca.org, which is short for the International Youth Conditioning Association. Thanks so much for watching. We'll have more videos coming your way very soon. Bye.